Hi. Okay. So, um, I'm sitting here going through my um, morning messages on a Saturday morning, and I come across this comment or this request in a group that's owned by HighLevel, and it addresses a specific issue that I see often, and it's that people whose product or tools think about their product. I think it might be as much this it might be similar for services, but I know it's about it when it's a tool. And here's the punchline that's not original to me. Sell the hole, not the drill. People don't go to the hardware store to buy a drill because they want a drill sitting on the shelf in their garage. They go to the hardware store to buy a drill because they need a hole in a wall or in something. And when I see these kinds of posts, it doesn't mean that they don't actually understand that they need to sell the result. It means that in the circle where we're talking, they're talking about building the tool. So it could be that I'm preaching to the choir. It could be that my concern is misplaced, but I see it often enough, people asking some version of the how do I sell GHL question. And my answer is don't sell GHL, solve business owners' problems. So here's how this one, and I'm going to literally read it word for word because you can't see it. You can't, unless you're in in the system, you can't see because it's inside a high-level owned community. Um, but it's a 30 plus thousand person community, so it's not like this person is close holding this conversation. I'm launching a WhatsApp AI automation agency. Right there. That's a whole mouthful of words. I'm launching a WhatsApp AI automation agency using GHL to help businesses automate lead capture and appointment booking. Automate lead capture and appointment booking. Um, yes, that's a problem. Is that the problem that the customer goes on Facebook or LinkedIn and says, how do I automate lead capture and appointment booking? I don't think so. I don't think that's the customer's way of thinking about the problem. Okay. I'm launching a WhatsApp AI automation agency using GHL to help businesses automate lead capture and appointment booking. Currently building the systems and testing different workflows. If there's anyone working on similar projects or already scaling in this space, I'd be interested in connecting and exchanging ideas. I believe strong networks accelerate execution. Please feel free to reach out to me on WhatsApp link. And here's the thing about that from my perspective is two parts. One, I happen to know there was a very similar request less than 72 hours, I think about 24 to 36 hours ago, there was a very similar request in the same group. So this person's dropped this request without reading the environment where the request is dropped and just engaging with the person who's already writing the same conversation. Um, Part two is my position. My point is we think in terms of what our tools do, how our tools act, how our tools accomplish tasks. We don't tend to think in terms of how the prospect who might potentially be our customer describes the problem that that set of actions resolves. So here's what I'm writing. My recommendation: don't build a perfect product and then try to find someone to buy it. Have conversations with the people you want to work with, understand their problems from their perspective, not yours. Find ways to help them solve those problems. My point is, too many people in our space, the space that revolves around high level, think in terms of tools. And it's a valid perspective. That is what high level has sold to us. That's what high level has taught us. So it is entirely reasonable to think in those terms. But your prospects don't need tools. They need solutions to their problems. People don't have a how do I buy your service problem. They have a this is my problem. I'm Keith Bashirs. I'm the bald guy. I help small businesses with marketing, theory, tactics, techniques, training, and technology.